Welcome to Advanblack's YouTube channel. I'm Steve, a service technician for Advanblack, and today I have something very, very cool for you. It's one of the #1 searched items on our website, and to date, we haven't sold it, and that is the Road Glide interfering. We're going to be offering these interferings color matched for the 2015 up, but on top of that, we're also going to be offering the gauge cluster and everything that goes around here on your handlebars. So that's going to be a big plus. I've seen a ton of interferings done, painted color matched to the bike, and then the gauge cluster is just sitting there in a gloss black or just a black plastic that comes on the standards. And with the color matched interfering, you can also choose to have the top cap painted color matched as well. So there's a couple of things that's going to set the Advanblack interfering apart from the other aftermarket interferings. First off, the lines. It's very important to have clean lines between the interfering and the outer fairing. When you get all this stuff installed and you button it up by putting that outer fairing on there, everywhere that interfering and outer fairing meets, the lines need to be clean. There shouldn't be any big gaps. I've personally installed a few Road Glide interferings that were aftermarket, color matched, and the lines were just not good. I've even had some Harley Davidson interferings that came in here that didn't have clean lines. So we specifically took the time and the extra step to clean up all of those lines. So when you butt everything together, it's going to be a perfect fit. And one other thing that's going to set us apart is the material that's used in the interfering. Most aftermarket interferings that are on the market right now are just strictly ABS plastic interferings. We've taken the extra step to beef up the material. This interfering is going to be made with Norol GTX. That's made by GE. Now you may have heard of that before, but just not by that name. It has a generic name. It's just PA plus PPE. So if the parts are generally made from PA and PPE, it's generally stamped somewhere on the inside, and you'll find that on the inside of our interfering. And this is the exact same properties that Harley Davidson uses to make their interferings as well. So the plastics just add a sturdy stiffness to the interfering. It's good for heat resistance, chemical resistance, and also impact resistance as well. So you'll find this commonly used in a lot of automobile manufacturers out there in the market. There's BMW, Saturn, Mitsubishi. They all use this same plastic along with Harley Davidson. And that's what we wanted to do for you at Advanblack. We wanted to take the time, make a great product that's made from a great material, but also just make it fit good. As you can see on the interfering here, everything is pre-drilled and ready to go. On the back side, we have high quality brass grommets that are pressed into the ABS to catch all of your gauges and stuff like that. So you're not going to find any issues in getting all of this stuff installed to your new interfering and back on your bike. It just makes things go a lot smoother. And of course, you will get the color matched glove box lids as well. I'm actually going to get this up in camera so you can see it. Here's our Advanblack logo, so you'll know that you'll have an Advanblack interfering. And then right here, you got your PA plus PPE stamp. This is the stamp that you're going to be looking for to make sure that you have a quality plastic interfering. So back here on our 2015 Whiskey Project bike, we already have the interfering painted, the center console and the top vent cowl up there is already pre-painted, and we have an installation video on that over on the Sick Bagger YouTube channel. It's still me, just on a different channel. But right now we're going to be using that video to help guide you if you wanted to get the interfering. It's not hard to do, and we'll put a link in the description over to that video. We've actually got another bike coming in here, so stay tuned for that. Now with this bike having a lowered fairing and aftermarket amps and radio and all that stuff in there, we decided not to do the video on the install on this bike because it's just not generally going to match everybody's bike out there. Now if you've had amps and you've lowered your fairing and stuff like that, that you already know that what you had to do and what you had to change on there so you can accommodate for that when you're doing the interfering. But in the future, we're going to provide you with a just basic stock interfering with a stock radio, no amps, none of that stuff, so we can get in there and actually show you how to do it. And like I said, it's very easy to do. If you run into any problems, you can contact me at Advanblack Service Tech phone number, and I'll help you out the best that I can there. So for now, we're going to lower this down, bring the camera over here and do a little walk around and show you exactly what the interfering looks like installed. So hopefully that gave you a really good look at the super tight clean lines where the outer and the inner meet. That is a tighter fit than Harley Davidson's. You can go out there and look at yours if you have the stock inner fairing on yours, and you'll see that big gap up there at the top. It's just black plastic down in there. If it's painted, they probably painted that little part down in there so you didn't notice it as much. But with this inner and outer, it's a perfect fit. And don't forget, we do have a complete install video coming up very soon, and depending on when you're watching this, that video may already be out. I'd say if you're watching this after Daytona 22, we probably already have the install video on the Advanblack YouTube channel, so check that out. But until then, you can pop down to the description and click on the link over to the Sick Bagger YouTube channel, where I actually walked you through a full install on the inner fairing. If you want to get your hands on one of these, you click the link down in the description. As soon as that product goes live, I'll post the link in the description. You hop on over to the 2015 up inner fairing for the Road Glides, pick out the color of your bike, select it, we paint it for you, send it to you ready to put on your bike. If you have any questions on this fairing, drop it in the comment section down below. I'll try to help you the best that I can. If you need to get a hold of me, jump over to the website. You look for the parts and service technician phone number. Give me a call Monday through Friday, and I'll help you the best that I can there. I'm going to get out of here, get myself back to work. Until the next video, as always, be safe, keep your knees in the breeze.